Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Magic Mermaid. First of all, I want to say Happy New Year. It's about why I got the analog? Why am I analog? It's about 10:49 right now where I am on the East Coast, Washington, D.C. It is almost time for the ball to drop. So I'm going to be the first to say Happy New Year, Scorpios, okay? This reading is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, okay? So before I get started, please make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Drop all of your comments below. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram at Magic Mermaid. Follow me on Twitter at The Magic Mermaid. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is down below in the description box, and tips are accepted, okay? So let's just go ahead and get started on you guys and see what does the month of January look like for all my Scorpio people, my amazing Scorpio people. Okay, I'm sure it's going to be filled with blessings and everything, but we're going to get to some specifics. Okay, so I feel like Scorpio, and this is just like a random download. I feel like Scorpio, I feel like you're having animosity with someone, or frustration with someone, and it's giving you like this little stuck feeling in your chest. And Scorpios hate that feeling, that little stuck feeling of emotions, because you guys like to just let your shit flow. But I do feel like there is like some sort of frustration, okay? Some sort of pent-up frustration or anxiousness, okay? But let's see what's going on for Scorpios in the month of January 2022, okay? Oh, what's going on for Scorpio January 2022? Okay, so first off, just like I said, I be knowing. 9 of Swords. Okay, so coming into the month, Scorpio, there is something that is sort of driving you crazy, okay, maybe giving you anxiety, or you could be feeling some sort of depression about a situation. Okay, for a lot of you, I'm already feeling like this could be your finances, okay? Holiday season just passed. You possibly spent a lot of money, okay, doing gifts or whatever it is that you probably did. And so you may just be a little bit in your head about your finances, but really I feel like there's nothing to worry about because finances are going to be great, Scorpio. You have to just remember that holiday season just passed, okay? Ace of Swords energy, that's a mental victory. This is a breakthrough, okay? This is finding clarity where you've been so confused, okay? So I feel like there is something that you've been really confused about, Scorpio, but I do feel like coming into January immediately, you're going to get some sort of clarity about a situation, okay? So this could be a relationship, or this could be that financial issue that I was talking about. You could figure out that, a way for you to organize your finances a little bit better, or you may just be able to get yourself back present and realize that that was just a moment where, you were spending a lot of money and now you're not in that moment anymore. So you can start to regain your financial standing, okay? But for some of you, this could be in a relationship where you were really stressing about, like, I don't know what's going to happen with this person. I don't know if me and this person, sorry y'all. I don't know if me and this person are going to work out. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe you guys could be like arguing or having confrontation, because like I said, I felt some sort of like frustration with somebody, okay? So that could be what you're having a victory about. You may, find some clarity or find a way. This could be a conversation. This could be like, I'm having a conversation with this person so we could get to the bottom of what our issue really is so we can move forward, because this situation is just, okay, so you have 8 of Cups. So then it's leaving something behind, walking away from something, following your heart, going to find your true purpose and be truly in alignment. So I don't know if you're like choosing to leave this person, that could really be a thing, Scorpio. This could be a thing where you're like, I just feel like this is over. It feels like, it's just time to walk away from this situation. This situation is no longer serving me. It's not, you know, I feel like that Scorpio feels like it's not worth what, you know, what you're putting into it, okay? So, for some of you, you're following your heart, and some of you, you know, this could be a situation with your mother, Scorpio. This could be a situation with just your own abundance and, you know, being in your Empress energy and being super nurturing and just, you know, being open to receive and, you know, being in your divine feminine energy. Or if you're a masculine, it could be tapping into your feminine side a little bit and being opening up and being more receptive, excuse me. For some of you, you could be going back to, you could be, you know, getting in a relationship, getting back in a relationship with the mother of your children. That could be a thing for some of you, okay? Because the Empress, she represents the mother. This could be your mother or somebody else's mother, someone who is a mother or someone who carries these attributes within them. So I do feel like a lot of Scorpios are just like, I'm going to be more focused on my own abundance and like focusing on, you know, opening up your energy. Because, you know, like I said, there was some stuck energy that I was feeling. So Scorpios, you could be shut down right now. Like you could have shut down. Like you could have closed off your emotions, you know, closed off your heart chakra. Like you guys do so very well whenever you feel like, this is, you know, it's a defense mechanism for Scorpios, but literally Scorpios use this as a weapon. And I think that y'all know that. I know that y'all know that. But like Scorpios, you know that you use that, like shutting off your heart center as a weapon towards people when you feel like they've hurt you or you want to hurt them. And it really does hurt the other person when you do that, okay? So I feel like you may just be choosing to, whoever this person is that you may have closed yourself off to, maybe you're choosing to open yourself back up to this person. Okay, you're like, I'm not solving anything by being in this energy. So, you know, I'm actually cutting myself off from my own abundance by doing this. So let me just not be such a Scorpio. And, you know, let me say, I love Scorpios. I have Scorpios all around me. Like, I literally love Scorpios. But yeah. Okay. King of Wands. Okay, so this is, he's a very powerful leader. He's very charming. He's very charismatic. He can sometimes be very hot in the pants, okay? So this could be you, Scorpio. So it's like, okay, you're choosing to open yourself back up to being nurturing and being receptive, being able to receive love and abundance, okay? And you're like, I'm going to lead in this situation. Whatever this situation is, I feel like, you know, it's like being the change that you wish to see. I feel like you're trying to create a change in a situation, you know, whereas I feel like before you were trying to get a reaction out of someone by shutting off your heart or closing off to them. And you actually just created more chaos in the process of doing that. So now you're like, okay, so maybe you were waiting for the other person to open back up. You're like, okay, well, maybe that wasn't the right thing to do, but let me just wait for them to open back up. And they're not opening up either because they're just like, Scorpio hurt me. Scorpio hurt me when they just did what they did. So, you know, I feel like now you're saying, okay, so I see that they're not going to open up either. You know, I'm the one who initially shut down. So let me try to open myself back up and let me just lead in this situation and charm this person back into my good graces. Like Scorpios do so well. You guys are the most like charming sign ever. So I do feel like that is a lot of what's going on. But for a lot of you, so then we have the Page of Swords. This is curiosity. Sometimes this is spying on people, but this is also communicating or learning how to communicate. So I feel like by the end of the month, Scorpio, you're really getting into this mode where you want to communicate. You want to express yourself. It's like you're kind of pushing yourself. Page of Swords like wants to know how to communicate, but they're very young and, you know, kind of like childish energy because they don't really know. They're kind of immature. They're trying to learn though. And it's like, so you're trying to figure out, like, you're trying to communicate. It's like you're trying to open yourself up. You're like, I'm going to be a leader. You know, I'm going to be the influencer in this situation. I'm going to open up. I'm going to open up the communication lines. I'm going to express myself. I'm going to express my ideas. You know, I'm going to get out of my head and I'm going to open up. Okay. Clarifier for the 9 of Swords. So this is definitely what's going on. I can feel this energy flowing through me, Scorpio. So that's just confirmation that we're on the right track, okay? Clarifier for the 9 of Swords, please. Why is the 9 of Swords here? Okay. For a lot of others of you, this is particularly to do in business. Okay, yeah. So you've been in your head about some sort of conflict that you've been having with someone, some sort of fighting, some sort of competition. Okay, so for those of you that this is not dealing with a relationship, there could be competition at work. Okay, clarifier for the Ace of Swords. So there could be a lot of competition at work. You know, people are just trying to get recognition. Maybe the job is having cutbacks and, you know, people are being a little shysty because they want to be the one to be recognized and things like that. Clarifier for the Ace of Swords, which is the 9 of Wands, which is perseverance. So I feel like the breakthrough that you're having is you're feeling like, you know what, I'm going to continue. I'm going to thug this out. You know, I'm going to push forward. I'm going to stay grounded. I'm not going to let this situation make me give up. Like, I'm going to see this through. I'm going to see, you know, what's next. Okay. Clarifier for the 8 of Cups. Okay. So yeah, Temperance. So 8 of Cups with the Temperance card is, you know, following your heart. You're going to do what you feel is right. Okay, following your intuition, doing the right thing. What you truly feel in your heart is what you need to do. And I'm going to bring balance back to this situation because the Temperance card is all about balance and moderation. Okay, so it's like, how can I temper this situation? How can I bring it back into balance? Because now we're kind of in chaos. So how can I bring this back into balance? Clarifier for the Empress card. Okay. Clarifier for the clarifier for the Empress card. Okay, 4 of Swords. So whoever this person is, you're going to heal the relationship with them. So this is, you're going to heal the relationship with your mother. You're going to heal the relationship with the woman in your life, or you're going to heal the relationship. For divine feminines, you could be doing some inner healing. You could be doing some feminine healing, healing your divine feminine. Okay, there could be ways, Scorpios, that you have not honored yourself as a divine feminine, or not honored yourself as a woman, or you've allowed people to run over you. You've allowed people to disrespect you. And so you're healing that part of you so that that's not something that you receive any longer. Okay. But for others of you, Scorpio, this is you healing your heart. I feel like this is you healing your nurturing side. It's like, you know what, I'm going to open back up. I'm going to get back to this because this is like, you know, I feel like they say Geminis have 2 sides, but it's like Scorpios have that too. Because Scorpios can be very nurturing. They can be very nurturing only to people that they trust, and only to people that are nurturing to them. But also, like, if Scorpios kind of want to control the situation, then they will switch their energy up and, you know, kind of be hurting their person in the process. And so I feel like this month, Scorpio, you're realizing how you may have hurt someone or hurt others, and you're going to try to heal the situation. Okay. Whether it's you just, you know, reconcile with yourself, with your inner self, or you actually reconcile with this person. Either way, it's for the best. Okay. Clarifier for the King of Wands. Okay. 2 of Wands. So you're going to be a leader. You're going to choose a path. You're choosing which direction this situation is going in. I feel like it's definitely up to you, Scorpio. The energy definitely relies on you. It's like you kind of have control of the situation. So it's like you have to be the leader and you have to move move the dial, you know, in the direction that you want it to go, and, you know, take the lead, and the situation will follow. Clarifier for the Page of Swords. There is some healing happening here this month in January, okay? So good for you, Scorpio. Clarifier for the Page of Swords, okay? So, I don't know, though. So, it's like you want to communicate because it's the Four of Pentacles, so it's holding something close to your chest or holding on to something. It's like, you know, and then just his face, it makes me feel like he's holding on to something just to, you know, still control the situation, or, you know, have some sort of, I don't know what to say. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but what I will say is, it's like choose a path. You're choosing a path, and so maybe you're choosing to communicate what it is that you've been holding on to, Scorpio. It's like whatever grudge that you have, whatever begrudgement that you have, is like you're finally going to express it. You're finally going to communicate it in the best way that you can, because Page of Swords is, I'm not going to say the greatest communicator, but in the best way that you can, you're going to let some stuff off your chest. Let's say that, okay? So let's go ahead and get your advice. Advice for Scorpios in the month of January 2022. What is the advice for Scorpios in January 2022? Can I have the advice for Scorpios for January 2022? Okay. What's the advice for Scorpios in January 2022? Okay. Advice for Scorpios. Okay. Strength. Okay. So be strong, Scorpio, you know, remain confident, okay? Show strength, show determination, okay? Advice for Scorpio in January. Okay, King of Swords, make a strong decision here. Like, be strong-minded. Have a strong mind in the month of January. You know, the King of Swords, he is cold and just logical. He doesn't really include, he doesn't really include, you know, like feelings and emotions and stuff. Advice for Scorpio. So it says, you know, it's either saying, make a strong decision in January to put an end to something. So this could be an end to the relationship, to a relationship. This could be an end to a certain behavior, to a certain pattern. This could be, you know, putting an end to something that you've been holding on to, okay? So let me get some clarifiers for this. I'm sorry, I thought I heard something outside, and like my kids are downstairs, so. Clarifier for the Strength card. Queen of Cups. So use your intuition. Be confident in what your intuition is telling you to do. Clarifier for the King of Swords. Be confident in what your intuition is telling you to do. Okay. The Queen of Cups, she is very intuitive. She's nurturing. King of Swords is a new beginning. So, yeah. You know, be decisive about starting something over. Like, if you want to start this over, be very decisive about it. Like, don't play around. Don't, you know, hesitate. Don't, you know, go back and forth and play with anybody. You know, make sure whatever you choose that you're really choosing it. Okay? Clarifier for the Ten of Swords. Clarifier for the Ten of Swords. Clarifier. And the Nine of Wands. Okay, so you got the Nine of Wands. Can I have another clarifier for the Ten of Swords? Which is death. Okay, so it may be saying like transform or change a situation, okay? So if you're deciding to keep on going with something, then something about the situation has to change. Something has to transform. It cannot stay the same. It cannot be the same. You know, it has to end from the Ten of Swords, and it has to, you know, now be the Page of Swords, where there's communication about whatever happened. What happened with the Ten of Swords? What is this Ten of Swords energy that happened? Now it's time to graduate from Ten of Swords energy. It's time to go to Page of Swords energy, which is communicate about what happened, communicate about the Ten of Swords. That is the next step in evolution and moving forward. So let's get the final messages for Scorpios, and then we'll be done. All right, what's the final message for Scorpios in January 2022? Okay. Final messages for Scorpios. What are the final messages for Scorpios? Okay, first off, we have organization, purpose, planning, efficiency now come to me so easily. So I feel like a lot of your stress and a lot of your anxiety is coming from your need to be a little bit more organized and plan strategically what it is that you want to do. And I definitely said that in the beginning of the reading, like financial planning and things like that. So you may need to just sit down with, you know, if there's another person on the other side of this table, maybe that's the person you need to sit down with, and you guys need to develop a plan, a strategy, get organized so that you guys can be successful together in all of this. You know, it might even be saying that a lot of this frustration and this anger is coming from misunderstandings as it pertains to finances. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Misunderstandings as it pertains to finances. So maybe if you get organized, you can avoid a lot of this freaking frack. Okay. Final messages for Scorpios. Final messages for Scorpios. Okay. Abundance. Yes, like I said, this is the Empress card. This is, you know, Goddess of Abundance, Divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. It's like, get organized. You know, the money is coming, the abundance is coming, the prosperity is coming, the blessings are coming. It's all there. It's already there. It's just you need to organize it, and you need to be receptive to it, because right now you may be a little bit closed off. You may be a little bit shut off, okay? Final message for Scorpios. What's the final message for Scorpios? Final message for Scorpios. Final message for Scorpios. Final message for Scorpios. Okay, and it's healing. Exactly. This is exactly everything that we just said. Candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. So yes, I said, Scorpio, some healing is happening here this month for you. Okay, it's helping you to heal some, you know, things around your heart chakra. Some, you know, it's kind of like self-sabotage, you know, that is ingrained in there. It's like you're using it as a weapon to harm others, but then you're closing yourself off from your own abundance. So it's like a form of self-sabotage that you're engaging in, and it's like it's time to heal that, because you are super in the flow of abundance. So much stuff is coming in for you this year, and it's like if you keep doing this change, shut it off, open it back up, shut it off, then you won't be in the flow. Okay, so we want to change that. We want to heal that. We're not doing that anymore, Scorpio. We're transcending that. Okay, so that's your reading. I really hope that this helped you guys. Please let me know what you think. Drop your comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Personal readings, click the link down below in the description box, and I'll see you guys next month.